this works. It might be buffering. I'm just going to let it load for a few seconds so we don't get caught up. Sorry about this. Okay, time for intermission.
Does anyone have a visual on Marty?
Has the movement grown, Blaze, beyond yourself?
No, but I do have a partner in crime now.
Then it's double.
You'll need it.
Yeah, try clicking.
Let's get.
Start. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was a video. We sent it out to a lot of our customers, and all the feedback has been real positive. I think the little lesson from there is, as organic farmers, we have always been the creative, original ones out in the field. And I think our disadvantage has always been that we are more on the small scale side of farming. So I guess a little point of videos like this is we now have the tools so we can reach out to everybody on the planet who is willing to listen. So really, there's no holding us back now. No excuses. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
song called More Love by Victor Wooten on my bass. And okay, there's a couple reasons that I'm playing it today. First reason is that Victor Wooten has revolutionized the bass guitar, similar to the way that organic farmers have revolutionized the food industry. And the second reason is that everyone could use more love. Hold on. All right, so I guess that concludes our, never mind.
Thanks for listening to us. It's going to be a privilege to be the Farmer of the Year for the 30th year of this conference. A friend of mine who helped start these conferences said that the first few conferences were held at the Tompkins Cortland Community College. They brought sleeping bags. They slept in the lobby. And there was it was a big thing when it outgrew that. Some people thought that we should all have sleeping bags and keep doing it that way. So 30 years, I hope 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, somebody will say, well, back at the 30 years, these guys said this, and it's happening. So, thanks. Thanks.
If folks have questions for the Knapps, we've got a mic over there and over here, and maybe you can just step up to the mic so that folks can hear you when you're asking your question.
You're a beautiful family and it's wonderful. My question is about Organic Valley as a co-op. It's become so very big, and I wonder from your perspective if you feel like it's still representative of you, if it's democratic, if you participate, if you feel your voice is heard in making the decisions that shape the co-op and shape really the organic milk world.
You know, thank you for the kind words for our family. We appreciate it. And you know, for us, the way we feel about Organic Valley, it really is a family of farms. Growth, you know, growth is inevitable. Just like I said, when the sleeping bags in the lobby to what we are now. If you want to be heard, you can be heard. In that, you know, we've been members for 10 years, and this is the first time I've just been elected to represent on the Dairy Executive Committee, which is a committee of each region of the country has a representative where we get together once a month and talk about the issues at hand. The neat thing about Organic Valley is bringing everybody in from different parts of the country. Everybody has a little different problem, a little different situation. And I don't think there's ever been a year where one region hasn't had some sort of natural disaster or that we all kind of rally around to help. I have all the confidence in the world that Organic Valley is going to continue to represent what everybody here stands for.
Hi, I have a little farm in upstate, about an hour north of here, and I came here to see if I could find someone that wants to farm it. It's got wonderful hay land, and you know, I've grown vegetables on it. It's very productive. It's got fences. It's got a farm. I just don't want to. I don't want to do the work. But if somebody wants to farm my property, I would love to see it. You know, it's grazed. It's hay land. I just mow a lot of it, and I would love to see somebody growing something on it.
Where is it?
It's in Warren County. It's in Chestertown. It's fenced. Any takers?
So, I have a question for Casey, actually. So you kind of made a little joke before about how talking about organic food and farming in school made you popular, and I'm assuming that you were making a joke there, and that was not well received. You have obviously stuck with it. I mean, you're kind of, your name is out there, and you continue to be a public figure, I mean, for your family, for Organic Valley, and you're very committed to it. How is it that you have stuck with it if, you met with a lot of resistance?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that it was really, when I was in high school, I think the word for what I was doing was preaching. And you can't preach to people because they just don't want to hear it. Like, it never works. Unless you're telling them exactly what you want to hear, what they want to hear. I think now it's more, I try to let them come to me. If we're I don't come right out and say it. We're talking back and forth, and I grew up on a farm, and this is what my family does, and yeah, I was able to travel to California to talk about, wow, how'd you get to do that? And then just sort of, so it doesn't come off like I'm crazy or I'm on some sort of mission. It's just, this is just what I do, and this is what I stand for, and that's what's worked for me.
I just wanted to make a quick comment to the musicians. Really appreciate hearing a little bit of punk rock and art rock in the fields, and it's about time. Thanks. Keep up the good work.
I have a question for Blaze, Casey, and Evan. I think that farmers are some of this nation's true heroes, and I don't think that our kids across the country see farming as a viable career option. And that's really something that we talk a lot about in our office. How do we make farming a real option that they're hearing about, and that farmers are appearing as heroes in their lives? Do you have any suggestions for how we can make farming a really cool option, or what sort of dialogue could happen to make farming something that comes into conversation more?
Along the same lines as what I just said, I think that instead of saying, farming is so important, we have to do all this, just bring kids, bring high school kids or elementary school kids to a farm and just show them how it works, and let them feed the pigs or let them milk the cows, and just that's what's going to be more appealing, that like hands-on thing, to just show them what farming is instead of telling them how important it is. I don't know if someone says, like, there's so many important things to do. You can't just say, this is important, I want to do it. You have to say, like I was saying before, like, I get excited about milking cows, that's why I want to do it. So that it's a really important mission too, or important problem to solve goes along with it. But as far as getting people exposed to it, I think it's that, get them when they're young type of thing.
All right, well, if there are no last questions, then I hope you all join me in thanking the Knapps for being here and being with us. And for the hard work that you're doing. Thank you. All right, lunch will be served soon, and don't forget to pick up those silent auction items if you've got them out there.